Now, we begin with the latest on that chemical spill as parts of Interstate 20 in Richland and Kershaw counties are now open after being shut down for about 4 hours due to the hazardous material. Now, tonight we are hearing from the fire chief who says evacuations in the Lugoff-Elgin area have also ended.
Everybody's allowed back in their homes. The evacuations were based off of weather conditions at the time and the gas, so our gas cloud. So at this time, everybody's allowed to go back. We have a lot of different agencies here. South Carolina Highway Patrol, DOT, Columbia Richland Fire Service came out and provided support. Lugoff Fire Department, of course, Kershaw-County Sheriff's Department, and a lot of other local resources. A Red Cross was brought in to help open up a shelter in case these people were out of their house for extended amounts of time.
Certainly a busy scene. Here's another look at the BP gas station on White Pond Road a short time ago as agencies from across the Midlands gathered in response to that spill. It is where our Peyton Lewis has been at that area and joins us now live. Peyton, I know some of those emergency crews have started to leave. How are residents responding?
Tonight we're here along White Pond Road where crews just were a few hours ago. They were all parked at this BP that we're at here, and they were directing traffic and making sure they had a game plan for how they were going to address the chemical spill that happened at Wellchem at around 6 o'clock this afternoon. We were told that evacuation has been stopped and ended, and that crews are not on I-20 anymore directing traffic. For a long time today, they were out there directing people away from exits 82 through 87 and telling people to avoid the area near the Wellchem plant where there was a chemical spill earlier today. Now, that chemical spill, we were told, was a mixture of chemicals. According to the police chief of Elgin, he did say it was nitric acid, which can be harmful if breathed in. So that area was completely evacuated, including the plant itself and surrounding neighborhoods as well. People couldn't go back into their homes for a few hours, but we were told there were no injuries or anyone who passed away as a result of the hazardous gas in breathing any of that in. All of the roads are back open now. It's a quiet evening here in Elgin, as it normally is, as I'm told from some of the residents here. There's usually not a lot of traffic in the area, so it was a bit exciting today for everyone to see all of the traffic kind of backed up in the area. The mayor of Elgin told people to pack their patience as crews were redirecting all over their city today and waiting for everything to reopen as it has now. Reporting in Kershaw, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
Thank you so much, Peyton. Certainly, I'm sure those folks in Elgin are feeling better, happy, relief to know that things are starting to calm down in that area. This is from earlier as Lisa McAllen. She works at the Outpost Food Mart at that BP station near the chemical plant and described what she saw outside as law enforcement worked to respond earlier today.
Well, right here in the parking lot, I've got Kershaw Fire Department, Lugoff Fire Department, Columbia Fire Department, Rescue Services, Kershaw County directing traffic down Larry Jeffers Road and down Frontage Road. We have, we can smell smoke, and if you go out the front door and look, you can see a little bit of smoke coming up.
Well, meanwhile, Tara Berry says she has lived in Lugoff for years and found out about the spill from others in the community.
She's like, hey. I'm like, hi. She's like, were you stuck in that traffic where the oil spot? And I'm like, what? You know, so you know your heart drops and you're like, oh no, like where at? How close? You know, and you think you got your family at home, like where, like exactly, you know, kind of like makes your heart drop, you know, not knowing if your friends are okay or, you know, who was all involved. Couldn't imagine being the ones that live right there where it happened.
Well, Wellchem has responded to what happened tonight at its facility in Elgin. The company says all employees were evacuated and there were no injuries. Now, they said that it is in part, quote, the authorities are on site assisting in response and have set up a secure perimeter. They are assessing the situation to determine whether that perimeter can be reduced. Wellchem adds it will not bring the unit back online until they can have a complete and full investigation and understanding of the source of the issue. Let's take a closer look now, a little history on the chemical plant. Walkeam's website says that it creates at least 18 chemicals. A closer look at some of their operations here, there on your screen. Now, they say that they do a variety of products and different uses. Their chemicals are used in many different industries, including electronics, plastic, chemicals, agriculture, textiles, and coatings, as well as additives and lubricants and pharmaceuticals. Well, in our research, the plant, we found that there was another incident at the facility a few years ago. In 2012, an explosion led to a small fire. In that incident, the company said a vessel overpressured and ruptured, resulting in minor injuries for 3 people at the facility. Well, we do have the latest information on this story right now on our website, WLTX.com, as well as the News 19 mobile app.